Welcome to the house.
To the house of Holbein, yeah. Oh, yeah. The house of Holbein.
On week 39, the crew head out to the Weald to destroy some diseased corpses along the old road. And this will be our first champion level quest. I think I'm probably ready for it. It's probably okay. One of the enemies you'll face in champion level Weald missions is the Corrupted Giant. It has an ability called Confusion Spores, which can shuffle your team, and a big trunk swing, which luckily Sally dodges. And just a quick reminder that in these higher level missions, you do not want your party members to be marked. Almost all of the most powerful enemy abilities you'll be facing get even worse against marked targets, or are only done against marked targets. See, that's why we don't like this guy. And crit 56 on Dismas. Okay, Naomi, you're up! Oh, you, good job. Reynold can't get a stun going, and Dismas is luckily able to dodge another tree branch swing. One point-blank shot to the giant, and he's already dead with the accumulated dot. Sally Grimm and Naomi take some time to try to fix what he smashed. By the way, this is not just the opening minute of the video, this was actually the first mission and the first battle of this session of gameplay. I sat down, I was like, yeah, I'll record a bit more. And there we go. I forgot what going into a level 5 area without level 5 armor and weapons really meant. And that was a nice little reminder. The harder the missions are, the more likely enemies are to also randomly and regularly give diseases to heroes with their normal attacks. Like Sally Grimm, who gets lethargy from this maggot in a hallway fight. One thing I've always been bad at in this game is paying attention to the areas I'm going to. So Sally Grimm's trinket is a big help with that plus 40% blight chance, but bringing a plague doctor to an area like this with such high blight resistance is just a bad move on my part. I kinda don't think about that side of a game, because it's just, I do well enough anyway most of the time, it's alright. Sally Grimm has another close call in a spider fight, considering my apparent death blow luck. But a good dodge and a crit 22 heal means it's no problem, and she cures herself of blight. But still, the fact that a 22 heal is enough to get her from danger to full health is just another reminder I'm here too soon. Still, just one more corpse to cleanse, and we're out of here with tons of XP and a good trinket plus cash. I hope it's near the start of this next okay, it is. Quest done. I might go on to do the treasure room, though. They're low stress, so I can always retreat if the fight sucks without risking a heart attack from the retreating stress. Besides, we've got so much food and an unused campfire, this fight sucks. Luckily, this time stun actually works. The team's stacking good damage to begin with, and to middle with, and a good stun again. And he tree branches Reynold after he's confirmed killed, but Reynold tanks it, and now I get to spend the rest of the time it takes for the blight to kill him, healing that up. Good as new. There's another giant in the treasure room. This time the only other enemy is stealthed though, so I get to focus fire, give me an excuse. Naomi gets tree branched for 23, but she's alright. Reynold kills him, Dismas finishes the other guy, and we get some jute. Chest's got some nice stuff too. It's not jute though. They set up a camp, and I'm treating it more as a stress reduction than a combat booster, since I'm going to be heading back to the hamlet right after this. They make sure to prevent any nighttime ambushes, and Sally Grimm cures herself of that disease the maggot gave her earlier. The only reason not to do this if you finish a quest with a campfire is for worries of a nighttime ambush, which admittedly a pretty good reason not to do this, but that's dealt with here. And then they're done. Whew, that was a nice and scary reminder that I should build up the hamlet a bit more before coming back. The crew's all max level now though, which is nice. Purifying those bloated corpses also cleared the way to the next level of the hag, as well as giving a damage and experience buff for our next trip out there, which sounds like sweet music to me. On week 40, Spiral Artist, Cutie Una, Kringle, and Simon Quicker go on to listen to that sweet music. There's probably a joke about just a loot I could do. And it's only natural that on week 40, Kringle goes towards that sweet music, along with his usual team of Spiral Artist, Cutie Una, and Simon Quicker. Hey, guys, look how good of a fit my head is. See? It's not even coming off a little bit.
Incredible.
Now that Kringle's in a team that moves around a bit more, I finally give him Dirk Stab over Solo. They all get set up, and then they set out. Cutie Una's a bit unsure about whether or not she wants to go, given her last experience facing the hag, but with some reassurance from her friends, she's good to go. They do need to be careful, because there is a chance that Spiral Artist will get another made material nightmare when they camp. The party doesn't actually have much in the way of combat buffing camp skills, so they actually decide to do the boss first and camp later, since they're in a well state and this way a bad nightmare can't ruin the run. Simon Quicker goes in the pod first, it's kind of his thing. They set him free, because I want my healer. I also want to blight the hag, so that Una's lunge can do even more massive damage. Kringle dodges into the pod, legend, and the hag is destroyed by 3 consecutive hits. Spiral Artist, Cutie Una, and then Kringle. Thanks to the Battle Ballad speed buffs, they can all go in a row like that without her taking turns in between. No need for a finale, even. I think it's safe to say that Cutie Una's fear has been sufficiently overcome. They sit down for camp, because I do want to clear that dream while it'll be easy. Before laying down for rest, Cutie Una tends to some of Simon Quicker's wounds. You're hurt. Hold still.
Really? You know how to treat wounds.
It's a bandage, dumbass. I'm using a bandage on you and a little disinfectant. Just don't be stupid and die. The nightmare starts with all of the snake's stealth. The nightmare starts with all of the snake's stealth, and we have no de-stealth moves. The party is dodging like nobody's business. Crit 30 heal, crit Kringle one-shot, crit Spiral one-shot, crit Una one-shot. All in a row. I love these guys. The nightmare is no trouble, and after obliterating it, they all head home at level 5, except Una, but she's really close. On week 41, since she needs to level up, Cutie Una takes the place once occupied by Split 6 on the team of Praxia Snow, Barry, and Raunin. This group has quite the vendetta against the pigfolk after what they did to Split 6, and they're looking to kill as many as they can come across, no matter how many days it takes. This is Cutie Una's first time working with Barry and Raunin since they took Split 6 on their shared first expedition. During the first fight, Raunin dodges Boar Rush and gets like 800 diseases. Rage is a powerful motivator, and a leader of its own. I'm hoping the long quest gives me more heirlooms so I can upgrade armor and weapon max level. I'd say we're pretty successful there. By the end of the quest, they're all level 5, except Barry, who also picks up another disease, classic Barry. Hey Naomi, last group found another old journal for you to look through. Any update on your end?
Yes, lots of discoveries. Powerful, ancient, antediluvian.
Beyond what we can explain to you.
Well, if you can't explain it to me, you don't really understand it yourself.
Agreed.
Naomi, you want to get on this? Coming. Alright, I'm starting to think I might be rushing too much. I'm not just saying that because I have basically no good trinkets yet, but also because I still have like 4 boss fights in the veteran level bracket to do, and almost no heroes in the veteran level bracket. Seriously, I've got Barry, Norman Goodman, but you forgot about him, hey, Cora, and Pollock. Everyone else is either level 5 plus or way underleveled. So, these next few weeks, I'm gonna do some low-level quests again to get more people in that middle bracket. And I'm gonna go through them pretty quickly. On week 42, these 3 head out on a long quest, accompanied by the leper Trunk Chopper, who, by the way, a replacement of the original. Lepers, in short terms, are low accuracy, high damage frontline tanks. It might be hard to tell that he's high damage since we're off the back of a much higher level crew, but just compare his damage to the enemy's health for reference. I mean, that guy had 25% prot, see? One shot of 25% prot, full health. Grave robbers are awesome as ever, as well. Hey, is your research partner out?
True.
Huh. Well, I was just going to go play some cards with a few of the others. I wouldn't mind if you joined.
Perhaps an alternative date. I have now secured the butterfly.
Enjoying nature, are you? I get that. Well, I'll see you around then.
Probable.
Kringle! Where are you? On week 43, Oddbottler takes a short break from her study to claim the Shrieker's prize with her usual field team. The Shrieker is a champion-level boss that appears every now and then. You can get unique trinkets from it. There's no walking around or hallways in this mission, it's just the fight. The Shrieker also appears if you've lost 8 or more trinkets to hero deaths, and defeating it will earn them all back. You can't retreat on this mission, so make sure your team is good. The boss itself has tons of dodge, and can't actually be blighted with 240 resistance, which I forgot, actually, so Oddbottler's a bit out of her element, shall we say. Since she's been rendered pretty much useless, she just buffs Nikki Jackson and spends the rest of the time healing and de-bleeding. I finally get a mark through his dodge, but if the Shrieker's still alive by the end of round 4, it'll use an ability that deals a bunch of stress to your heroes and then get the hell out of there. It counts as a win, and you get to keep all of the rewards. So, in a situation like this where I definitely brought the wrong team for it, just staying alive until this point is a fair enough strategy. Oddbottler takes the Shrieker's trinket back to her and Sally Grimm's studying desk for analysis of its unique properties. Dominique gets replaced too. On week 44, the team from earlier goes out again. I finally get Junior's head, the healing trinket, in a secret room, right when almost all of my heroes are champion level, where the stress gain is just, I don't like to use it, but that's alright. You can make it up to me by giving me some Vestal healing buff for trinkets, please. On week 45, Norman Goodman heads out to the Warrens after a long stint around town spent training the newcomers. Barry joins him, along with 2 of his students he's been training, Lady Rosiette and Trunk Chopper. I will say I'm quite glad to be raising up another Vestal in Lady Rosiette. It can get really hard if you get to a point where you don't have many healers, so more are always welcome, just in case the worst happens. Especially if they kick as much ass as Lady Rosiette is doing right now. They face some pretty tough enemies, but these guys are tougher, so it's not much trouble. Yeah, it's not much trouble. Norman Goodman's riposte is really good. Week 46, similar team, Pollock's back, and they head out to take on the Unstable Flesh. It seems that the mass Oddbottler's research team took care of was merely a broken-off chunk of the main mass, rampaging through the tunnels of the Warrens to try find the rest of its body. Now, several weeks after that chunk was killed, the body has come out in search of it.
Gary, now I know I was wrong. I messed up, and now you're gone. Gary, I'm sorry I neglected you. Oh, I never expected you to run away and leave me feeling this empty.
Thanks both to the notes of Oddbottler and the once-thought paranoid training conducted by Norman Goodman based on those notes, it's slain quickly.
Explanation.
Another one of your flesh monsters. I thought you should know that we killed it, you faithless wretch.
Apologies. I've run out of golden stars.
See you later, Sally.
Naomi, Sally!
Our scouts found another necromancer in the ruins. From the sounds of it, he's the biggest one yet. And he's in the middle of raising an army to come at the Hamlet with.
Not if we stop him. Sally, you free?
Can handle, Grim. Work is slow anyhow.
With that, the original party hurriedly puts on their gear and gets ready to rid the world of one final necromancer. With the heirlooms we collected in those rapid-fire weeks, I'm able to upgrade at least their armor to max, and that's enough for me. Also, just because I'm mad, I'm taking Junior's head on Naomi. Stress be damned, I'm gonna get my use out of this thing, alright? And on week 47, the gang heads out to kill the last necromancer. This team is not optimally built for it, but thematically, the party cuts through enemies with ease, clearing a path to his reported summoning grounds. Reynold's sword leads the way, closely followed by the pistol and blight grenades of his close-knit crew. After almost a full year of this, they work cohesively as one. Recollect! This time it's actually a much harder challenge in this high level of a dungeon. Oh, okay, alright, that was... God, my heart's going. Second death's door check of the run. Thank God we didn't lose Naomi to that. Now if we can just... Whoa! Too many crits! I get out of there instantly. I probably could have still killed him. In fact, I'm certain of it. But I'm not risking that with how many crits his guys kept getting just then. That is so much damage, and that is so much stress. I might have to abandon this whole quest and come back, but I'm not deciding that until I see the state we're in after camping. And I'm taking that stupid Junior's head off. Okay, looking at this, I think we're good to keep going, but I'm gonna keep an eye out and not be afraid to retreat, even if it means leaving at the last possible step. Health-wise, Naomi is fine. I just need to keep her from getting a heart attack. This just got a whole lot more dangerous. Dismas takes up the front to help keep Naomi safe, and Sally Grimm picks up the rest of the slack. That's gonna help us out a lot. Thank you, Sally Grimm. You are a goddamn hero. The necromancer is straight ahead, and Naomi is on 175 stress. This is a big risk to take, but I'm on limited weeks here. It's risky, and it's stupid, and I never normally do it, and let's just go. Oh, Dismas just got a virtue. Oh, Dismas! Oh, Sally Grimm. Oh, please! Oh, come on, no, Naomi! Yes, okay, good job. Good job. No, it's okay, it's fine. Come on, Reynold. Yes, Sally Grimm just buffed everyone's damage. Oh, and she does it again! All those experiments on Dismas are paying off. Oh, just hang on a bit longer, Naomi. We're coming home. No! Naomi! Dismas, you're back.
Did you take care of the necromancer? Where's Grim?
Hey, wasn't Naomi with
Oh
you?
god.
No, but
But
she's...
they've...
They're gone? They've always been here.
Why didn't you protect them?
You dealt with necromancers no problem before, right? What the hell happened? Naomi, no. But she was...
Naomi.
Oh, bastards. Both of you bastards.
Get out of here!
You're not welcome. Were you drunk?
Assholes!
Assholes.
Assholes!
Oh, returned. Where's Grim?